And welcome back for episode 2 of Satisfactory. Ooh, fans in here? Ooh, this place looks so much better than it did. Wait, there's a game in here? What? I had no idea. Wait. What kind of trash stuff? Trash. Wow. Oh yeah, there we go. I was like, what? Nice. Nice. Alright. But on the actual docket for today, obviously more basic progression. We're not going to do anything crazy in terms of infrastructure or anything, but we need to be able to build base type stuff. So to do that, actually build more biomass burners, which we should be able to do relatively. And we just go ahead here. And a new thing with biomass burners and this, I don't know if it's this update or what, we can actually finally conveyor belt shit into here. You don't have to like manually keep going to it. So what we need now for this is more really just rods. Okay. This will upgrade our power. But then again, I also kind of want to make a mad dash for coal power. Because very annoying. So we need more cables, which is fine. Go ahead and make some more of that. Oh, we can make a biomass now, which is fantastic. All right, there we go. Biomass is way more efficient than just leaf or whatever. So connected here now. So yeah, whenever you can, definitely change things into what do you call it? Biomass when you can. We'll go ahead and make at least one more constructor here. And you'll see why in just a second. We go ahead and do this here. This here. Then we go and make a what is it? Where is it? A storage container. Line it up here. Should be able to connect this here. And this I want to make biomass out of leaves, for instance. And we just go around collecting a whole bunch of leaves. And it will go from... Oh, naked person. Something's happened. We'll be able to put all the leaves we get in here. It'll make it into biomass and feed it into here automatically. So we don't have to worry about it. Well, the crafting process at least. And we just get more bang for our buck. So what are some things we need here? We need some more rods, plates, concrete. So I think concrete next. So we'll go ahead and turn that off. That running, this running. May need to turn this off. It might blow a fuse. I'm not totally sure, to be honest. Ooh, we're living life on the edge. But this seems fine. And actually, let's have a change of plans here. So instead of doing the base building tab, we're going to do logistics tab. And we're going to do that because it has a merger and a splitter, which will be very useful to us. So for that, we only need 150. We need more of those and then a lot more of that. I have to actually come back here and stop this process. Just for now. Then we can start this process again. And then while that does all that, I'm going to go ahead and collect a lot more before. Well, I wanted to do it before that happened, but I guess I'm a little late. Alright, I think if I've done my math right, we have everything we need. So go ahead and dump those in there, the rest in there, and now we get the nice little launch pod button. Boom. Yes.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
What? Oh, there's a doggo. So now we have a splitter which you can put on conveyor belts, and they do what you think they would do. So it keeps the current flow going. I can also go ahead and split it. What is the straight mode? There's a new straight mode at 1.0 so that it makes everything right angles. That's what it was. R. Oh my god, I love it. Hello. I think I remember how to get these guys. Yo. I'll go. He's gone. Alright, whatever. But anyway, so now we have splitters, so now it'll take one and just kind of split it. So it goes like 1 and then 2 and then 1 and then 2 like that. So now, I mean, this doesn't have any biomass in it right now, but you will see later. And by later, I mean right now. So, mergers also do exactly what they sound like they do. They merge conveyor belts together. Let's go ahead and get another constructor. No. Now, because now we can actually go ahead and throw a... I guess what should I talk about next? Is factory efficiency. Now that we have splitters and stuff. So, again, targeted towards newer people this game. Since this thing produces 60 iron ore per minute, come over here, you will notice this thing can only smelt 30 per minute. So we're only taking advantage of half of this. So if we go ahead and take a conveyor splitter here, I don't even know where to put it, honestly. I'll just put it here for now. Like I said, this will all be gone later. And then we make another smelter. Put it like so. Then we hook. Oh, it keeps the straight mode too. I don't even have to like redo it. Oh my god, it's so great. The straight mode. So now technically speaking, this miner will be running at 100% efficiency, meaning it's producing 60 and we're using all 60, so there's no waste there. Let's see what goes next. Make you? Oh, thank god. Okay, so we'll go ahead and hook you up to power. I'll tell you to make iron. Then our constructor, which we not make right now. I'll make a constructor so that we can automatically make those reinforced plates. So I don't have to manually craft them anymore. Which will be... Oh. Our pod is returning. What fortuitous timing. If I do say so myself. Go ahead. Land. Boom. Lots of cool effects here. Freighter re-entry. No idea what that means. Or what that thing is for, but we'll go ahead and make 2 more of these bad boys. Now we just need stuff for cables, which we will also be taking advantage of soon with the splitters and everything, so we can make cables automatically as well. But right now I'm more worried about reinforced plate, just because I've decided to go for that first. No real reason. Both are definitely valid options. If you want to do cables first, go for it. Do this plating stuff, go for it. I just prefer to do it this way. Oh my god, the straight mode is so good! I forget about it every time I do something. But it's... Yeah, so there. Now we'll go into here, and that be... I tell you to make iron rods. Power. Here. And then we need another constructor, actually. I forgot to make extra, what do you call it? Reinforced plating, but go ahead and make that. And I'm just now realizing I forgot to do something. We forgot to make the, get enough for the wires? No, we don't. Okay, so I realized that since, I'll show you on this better than that way. See how on reinforced plates takes 2 things here instead of just like screws, just take 1. Means we can't automate it just yet, but we will be in a position to automate it later. At least we can automate the parts for reinforced plating, which is better than nothing. Wait, why am I making this? That's what I wanted to do. I mean, I have to anyway, but now we can go ahead and make another constructor. You also notice like I slide a lot when I run and jump. That just, it makes things move a little bit quicker. Alright, so here we go. Go. Then you should make screws. So we're piping in the pipes. We're smelting them down ingots into pipes, pipes, and screws. And then from here, we will go ahead and store it. Right there. Yeah. And boom. Now we have screws automated as well. Which means next on the list is getting cables automated. Go ahead here. And you'll notice, oh, that's saw doggo. 15 per minute, and this thing produces 30 per minute. So for right now, this is not the most efficient approach. I'm gonna go ahead, and since we're only using half of what this produces, I'll split it here. Split it right here. And then we need another oh wait, no we don't. Yeah, we do. Okay, so I was just... So, oh, more cables, more cables. It's always more cables. When is it not always more cables? Alright. So, what we need to do... Then put another constructor down. We need 2 more constructors. I'm just not thinking now. What happened with... I have to do default here just for now. I don't know what it's... I don't know what's going on. I don't know what is going on with it. Conveyor belts right now, but it's... Alright. What if instead I just... Here? Why? Dude, that's... There's something wrong with it. Okay. 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 Sometimes conveyor belts can be a little weird where you're not on foundations. So we'll get foundations here soon. But this needs to make wires. Which need to build... Oh, I gotta make more constructors. Dang it. But at least now that we have the parts for this all automated, I can make a lot more of these. Alright, should have the parts for another constructor now. Go ahead and do it just like this, real close. So this makes wire, and then this should make cable. And this will go into our storage. Very spaghetti. It's actually disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't made a factory looking this bad in a long time. But don't worry, we're almost there. So now we have everything pretty much that we can make automated up to this point. Okay, cool. Something is not cool about this. Our lack of power connection. Okay, so... Let's see. Get in the... If I put E... Delete you. Put you here. On that. You... Now, we have cables automated. This place looks disgusting. Go ahead and climb the ladder and take a look here. Oh yeah. There is no plan whatsoever. We're just going for it. Now that everything's more or less automated to what we can do now, I think now we can go ahead get some new things going. So it looks like here, this is actually pretty easy for us to do. I think I'm going to skip to tier 2 just for now and do some obstacle clearing. Just because obstacle clearing will allow me to cut down trees and stuff. Get a lot more fuel for our, like our biomass generators. So I'm going to go ahead and skip the rest for now. Well, we're definitely going to do it, but we have enough production at this point to really just, we're automatically producing everything it needs. So there's no reason to not do it. Grab some concretes. Got half the screws we need. And cables. Cables haven't been going very long, but yeah. Right now it's just kind of a waiting because you can't really take advantage of much more at this point. Go ahead and just dump most of it. Good for a little bit. We could do more with our iron, but I'm about getting ready to, after we get this obstacle clearing, we're going to get base building stuff, and we're going to be pretty much taking down all of this and making it much more cohesive. I'm not going to worry about it right now. And you know, as I'm going around looking at all this math and stuff, I realized we didn't need a second smelter. We could have just split this belt in half. That would have been just fine, because it produces, again, 30, and this only takes 15. That takes 15. I could have just split that, but I mean, we'll need it eventually, so I'm not really too worried about it at this point. Let's go check on our other stuff. Oh, that's wrong. Not enough. Almost enough, but not quite enough. How are our screws doing? They're doing all right, but we got a little bit more time to wait. And just like that, after a little bit of AFK time, and now go ahead and obstacle clearing stuff all submitted. Boom. Launch the pod.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore, and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated fun, fun, fun.
I do love all the stuff here. So let's go ahead and make another equipment workshop because we got rid of the last one. As you heard, the solid biomass is the most efficient form, so we will be automating that. I just need to add on one more constructor here. The chainsaw needs another 160 screws. Well, good thing we're making screws. Well, let's see here. On the next on our list here, I'm gonna go back to tier 1. Don't want to go too far ahead. We should go to base building next. And we can go ahead, and once this is our pod that we launched off returns, we'll be able to fill this up. And I think we have everything we need for it, honestly. Just need a little more rods. But I think we should have enough rods sitting around. We're not using one of these stockpiles for screws anymore. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, bud. We got enough of that. Go ahead and grab those screws, and then we should be able to go ahead and make ourselves a chainsaw. I also turned off global illumination between cuts, so if you notice a little difference there, that's why. Oh, 40 more screws. Screw you, dude. And we're ready to craft. Our things coming down. There's the giant moth. Everything's just looking great. Go ahead and make ourselves a chainsaw. We're looking like that. We'll go and take our chainsaw, put it in our hands, and... oh, yeah. Nice. Nice. Let's go ahead and give it everything at once for this, for base building, and we will launch that. Now let's see, field research.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are
So we have
now
100
available
plates,
for
300
improving
screws
factory
that'll build back up,
organization.
and then 300
Foundations
wire,
provide a
which
building grid, which makes it easier to manage
we don't have
placement
300
of any
wire. Can you?
structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Okay. I don't remember it being so funny. But yeah, so while we wait for that thing to come back down, our screws will have replenished, everything will be good, but now we can do this. Oh yeah, and now we get a lot more wood, and wood makes a lot more biomass than leaves do, I guess. Be the way to do that. And also they implemented single and area mode. So it used to be where you only had area mode, and if you cut down something like here, and there were like a lot of bushes or something around, then it'd take down all the bushes as well. But now it only takes down single things if you want. I personally don't care. So I'm also not sure if I think trees grow back. Not 100%. I didn't mean to cut that one down. I should have used single mode. Oh well. But now we need to get better. I don't want to just use biomass here. So what we're gonna do is we will move this storage container back. We don't have enough for a constructor. I need more screws and probably more, I don't know what I need. More screws and plates is probably what I need because, you know, when is that not the case? Go ahead and grab some more plates, and then we still need more time to let our screws replenish for the research. So now we can go ahead and make some of these. That's all I need. I don't want to use too much because, again, okay. Constructor. Go ahead and just put you down here. We'll dismantle this. We will connect you here, and then, damn. Okay. That might crash our network, but I'm not totally sure. Okay. Should be able to do this. We're out of cables. What's new, Scooby-Doo? Alright, grab that. And oh, wrong one. Okay. Connect that to that. How are we doing our maximum? We're definitely well under what it could be. Organization. Do this. And then, you know what? Go ahead. No. No. Okay. Let's make you. And then you. I no longer want you to use that. I want you to use solid biofuel. That will be our new source. Go ahead and give you the leaves that we got. And yep, now we have solid biofuel going into these. Then we should be able to. We have everything else I think we need. I haven't checked on the screws. I'm not totally sure, but go ahead and fill that stuff up. A little bit of that. Now we just need another, what, 205 screws? I don't think we'll have 205 screws, but I can hope. 109. 100 short. So, a little bit more waiting. And now we should have enough screws. Very, very nice. Go ahead over here. Doggo. And give it the screws it needs. And now, baby. Wait, we've been able to do...
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency in alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Thank you, Ada. So now, we can go ahead and create ourselves a MAM, which is our research center. Put it over here for now. As you can see here, you get different things for different, you know, whatever. So for here, we get an alien protein reward. We just have to give it one carcass. There we go. Probably a better way to sort things, but you know, I don't know. We'll start research on that. Nice. And this
The
just needs
remains
5
research belong
alien
to an
protein.
organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many
What?
characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Alright. Then we just need to research some other things as well.
This fruit, dubbed the barrel nut after its distinctive color, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Yeah, things. Okay. You know, let me just stop here a
This
second.
fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
You have more to say?
Potential edible collected. Reminder that look and smell alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it, does not mean it won't eat you. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Alright, well, there we go.
This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Alright, so with that, our tier 1 is complete. Now we are on tier 2. And tier 2 is where the assembler comes in to help us create those reinforced plates automatically, which is fantastic. Then after that, we can move on from there. But oh yeah, I'm thinking we get ourselves another biomass generator here. Just go ahead and plop it. Where's the input? And then we can go ahead and throw ourselves another splitter. Very weird. I think there's some things here that need to be redone. This is, again, all very ugly. But actually, right now, I think I'm going to go ahead and build ourselves a platform to make our base look a little bit better, because this spaghetti is not doing it for me. But I think if we come over here... let's see, how much concrete do we have? Not much. Okay. But if we come over here, got a power slug there, which is nice. But one thing about this area that's well known for, and it's why it's also a good reason, not just the resources to start here. The power slug over here too? Look at that. But look at this. Yeah, the power slug, but look at all this open land. It's free for basing. Nice. Gather a power slug.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving fix-it production line efficiency. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
I'll go ahead and grab this one up here too. Now, whether or not I expand over there, I'm not sure. I kind of want to use the land a little bit. And by that, I mean, like, not do anything crazy, but build with the land, I guess, if that makes sense. Just because, I don't know, I like it. And if you build a flat platform, it can get kind of boring. Destroy 1,000 foliage. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Let's go ahead and research this. Because everything else we need for tier 2 automated already, I think. We're just a waiting game. We'll go ahead and hand over one of those power slugs. There we go.
This semi-slug, now dubbed Power Slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location.
I see. But now those will become very important later. Like even now they're pretty important. But we'll be able to scan for them and everything, so that's kind of nice. Can't scan for those just yet. Or though. I mean, overclock production, we do need that. So not sure. So we can go ahead and make a power shard. We don't necessarily need it just yet. But if we go ahead and start research for this, we'll be able to overclock our machines. There we go.
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible. Note, power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
Yeah, you can make your machines faster, but it will, like Ada said, take up more power. But I think we're just, again, just waiting on screws. Screws, you'll notice in a real game, are going to be your biggest, one of your biggest, if not the biggest, what do you call it? Words? The biggest bottleneck. But I think before we get into part assembly, I need to do it now, honestly. We're going to pretty much tear down most of everything we see here, and I'm going to reorganize everything using foundations. So if we go here and select foundations, and if you hit like control on your keyboard, it'll snap it to like a world grid. So things just kind of line up a little bit better. You also have default mode, which will place one foundation at a time. And then you also... Why did it place like that? There we go. So you have default, and then you also have zoop, which is just you click once and then drag it to wherever you want it. In this case, we'll just drag it there. I don't know. Yeah, there's fine. And then I'll just fill out pretty much... Oh no. That's acting so weird. Pretty much the rest of this I'll fill out myself, and then we'll just be good to go. Okay, so I just wanted to do a little check-in here. I haven't moved our copper stuff yet. All this is going to move as well. Our concrete production is more or less the exact same. It's just on a platform now. Our iron production, however, has been upgraded massively. So we were being very inefficient with all the iron we were using and everything. But now that I've redone the machine and everything, it's become a little bit better. So we're taking in... So since the miners produce 60 a minute, and these can only smelt 30 a minute, you can split a belt in half and you have 100% efficiency here. So one miner can go to 2 smelters. And then depending on what you're trying to do, so over here, this is making our plates. And plates taking 30 a minute, this produces 30, so 100% efficiency. And we just belt that into our storage container there. And then over here, same thing, smelting iron ingots, but this time we're making iron rods, and you only need 15 iron per minute to make the rods. So we're splitting the 30 into 2, 15 in each, 100% efficiency, and then merging them back together with the mergers and storing it. So now for our screw setup, which is always the most, you know, what do you call it? Like, messy, I guess. Complicated in the early game is usually screws. So we're feeding one belt here. We're not even splitting it, so we're not maximizing it or anything. We could double our screw output with this if we split it in half and made a whole another section, but I'm not going to right now. So we're smelting again 30 iron, and then only do 15 in here for the rods, just like last time. We're taking the rods, merging them back into one, and we're producing 30 rods per minute in total between these two, since each output's 15 per minute. We have 2, there's 30. And then here, it gets a little bit messy just because I didn't give myself enough room. That's my fault. As per usual, make sure you give yourself enough room. So here, we're merging it back together, so this belt is now carrying 30 rods per minute in total. And to make screws, you only need 10 rods per total. So we're going to take that 3. We'll go here, we'll split it, and then we'll split it again. So that over time, you could load balance this if you want, so everything goes in all at the same time. But I'm kind of overflowing this, so once this fills up all the way, it'll back up, and this will go over here. Then once that fills up all the way, it'll back up, and everything will go this way. So it's not running at 100% efficiency right now with these, but everything behind it is, and these will run at 100% soon enough. So that all these screws get belted out back, and then merged here, and then merged here, and then now our screws are coming in here. So now we're producing screws much quicker than we were before this remodel. And yeah, that's our iron setup. Again, nothing fancy with that, and I need to move our copper. Also, looks like with all this new efficiency, we blew a fuse. So we didn't have enough power to support. So I just added some more biomass things over here. We're not going to use the ones in the base anymore because they can't be auto-fed, unlike these ones. So we'll go ahead and turn our power back on. Now we should be good to go. We also had a backlog of solid biofuel, so nothing to worry about there. Now we're looking good. And I will go back to making our copper factory. I done did it again. Too much. We're getting our factory too efficient. So I'll definitely walk through that in a second. But as you can see, we blew another fuse. So time to get probably at least 2 more biomass burners if I had to guess. If I was a betting man, which I'm not, but if I was. Turns too sharply. You then do this. I'm also doing these kind of ugly because I don't plan on having these for that long. But it looks like we are just about out of stuff. So we'll go ahead and take some of this off the belt a little bit. Off these overflows. You're good, you're good. And it's just you two that need a little bit of a little kickstart. No, nothing wrong with a little kickstart here. Go ahead and connect you to here. Here. Go ahead and throw the power back on. Should be good to go. Sweet. And there we go. We are now running much more efficiently. We're producing more items per minute, and everything is running much more smoothly. I'm just conveying it over here, so I don't have to like walk down to the copper factory down there. But everything's more or less the same. I just added a couple more machines to make things a little bit quicker and make the most out of what we're mining. So pretty much more or less the same thing as we do with the copper, just, you know, a big boost in efficiency. We have one thing here, mining 60, splitting into 2, 30, 30 on the smelters. And then, again, splitting both the smelters in half because wires take 15 per minute. They produce 30, so split them in half. 15, 15, it's the same song and dance over here. However, on this side, we're just belting these straight out. We're good with the wires from there. And then the cables, however, get merged into one. So now, since we're producing 30 on each side, we'll put 60 on one belt. And this takes 60 per minute for one cable. So now we're running at 100% efficiency, which is very nice. And that's the cable factor, or the copper factor, I guess, the mini one. I really just made things look a little better and put some foundations down and made it a little bit more efficient, but I have not used any new mechanics that we haven't seen so far. But while I was, you know, redoing on the factory, pretty much, we did collect enough resources, or we should have, to get our part assembly task fixed. So let's see. Oh no, oh yeah, I do. I have way more than enough cable. I thought I didn't have enough cable, but like 600 in my inventory for some reason. So we should be able to come over here and just inject everything it needs and launch for part assembly.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of Project Assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
I love it. They definitely gave her a big upgrade. So yeah, next up on the list is going to be, which we just unlocked around here, the assembler. This is the big one. So to make an assembler, we need the advanced plating, which we've had to craft by ourselves so far, which has been very annoying. But where is it? Yeah, the reinforced plate. That's what I meant to say. We need reinforced plates. I'll go ahead and craft the last couple ones because I think we need a couple for the first assembler. But for our assembler, we're going to need, in order to make it, we'll need its screws and plates. So just like here. And what I could do is I could just take everything we're storing here and then funnel it into something else. So I'm thinking we could either take a belt from here and shove it into an assembler. Making about 40 a minute. Let's see. We need motors. Motors take iron rods and screws. Okay, so that's easy enough. We'll grab some of these. Some of those. And we'll go ahead and make some motors and more, what do you call it? Reinforced plating as well. Just grab a couple. I think I'm going to leave everything I'm producing up here. Right now, at least, I think I'm going to leave alone. Because if I remember correctly, we do have... Yeah, we have some iron nodes right here. And I will use these iron nodes to make assembler type things. If you don't know what that means, don't worry. We'll get through it real quick. But I actually just noticed that we're kind of low on time. We're already at 42-ish minutes. I'm going to go ahead and build a lookout tower here so we can look out over our factory. Here and then, ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah, bud. Yeah, I think this is a good place to actually stop and before we get into the assemblers. So, yeah, I think this episode we did good. We boosted our factory efficiency by quite a lot. Laid some foundations and made some good progress. Completed tier 1. And tier 2's pretty much halfway done at this point. But yeah, I'm definitely happy with our start so far. No complaints from me. And I'll see y'all in the next one.